Time to back the boat down the ramp again. Do everything we can to come back in with a winning side. That's the life of a fisherman you wouldn't understand. Something you can't feel on dry land. You gotta get your arms way up in a cast and set the hook on smallmouth bass, and then you'll understand. You gotta get your hands on a Shimano reel and a G-loom that's trying to bet you like what you feel. Step on a deck, give it a whirl. Hello and welcome to my world. Well, it's lunchtime and we're waiting in line. We drew boat number 5, that ain't too bad. 70 miles per hour down the lake. We're driving like we're an hour late. Just hold on tight, buddy, keep it straight. Well, we get to the spot and we shut her down. We fire up a hummingbird to see what's around. Scanning instructions, start to break it down. That's the life of a fisherman you wouldn't understand. Something you can't feel on dry land. Arms way up in the cage and set the hook on a largemouth bass, and then you'll understand. You gotta get your hands on a Shimano reel and a G-loom that's trying to bet you like what you feel. Step on the deck, give it a whirl. Hello and welcome to my world. We got 5 in a box. We're big motored up. We got one more spot that we could try. It's getting close to the end and the model light. Here, get the net. Turn around and see tears in his eyes. Gotta be back to the ramp by 3. Weigh him in, set him free so we can catch him again. That's a life of a fisherman you wouldn't understand. Something you can't feel on dry land. You gotta get your arms way up in a cage and set the hook on spot and bass, and then you'll understand. Gotta get your hands on a Shimano reel and a G-loom that's trying to bet you like what you feel. Step on the deck, give it a whirl. Hello, welcome to my world. Throwing both baits in the morning, waiting on one to swirl. Pitching jigs underneath a tree branch, ain't nothing better in this world. Pick up a 1.5 and give it a hurl. Hello, welcome to my world. Yeah, welcome to my world. All right, guys. Again, we are back for another episode. My name is Tyler Waller.
And I'm Josh Bryant.
Appreciate you guys checking us out again for the, I don't know how long it's been here, guys. I'm sharing out my stuff right now. Give me a second. If you guys don't care to give it a share, I'd appreciate it. I don't want to blow up everybody, but I've been sharing it to a lot of places. Got a lot of things going on that that's happened in the past couple weeks that we want to give you guys a little bit about. See what everything is up with it. Trying to see what's up with it. Make sure everybody can hear us on that end. Have Josh check his audio here.
Yo, what's up, James? How you doing, buddy?
Looks like he might be a little.
Am I hot?
So,
Oh, I am a little hot. Look at that. Almost seen red.
yeah. So fix this up a little bit. All right, check it now, Josh.
Like it. Hello. Yep.
Try it again.
Hello.
All right, so should be good there, guys. We should be seeing about the same amount of audio. So if you can hear us out there, let us know. We'd appreciate it. Again.
Why I want these comments? There we go. Good. Finally.
All right, cool. So yeah, I don't know what
Loud
it is.
and clear.
I don't know what it is about Facebook now, but the comments won't show up unless you touch the screen, which sucks.
Yeah, do it this way.
Anyway, so a lot of things has happened in the past couple weeks that you guys have seen us here before. We took Steve and Chase out fishing last 2 weekends ago. Had an awesome time. Appreciate you going out there with us, man. Had an awesome time at the concert with you guys. It was awesome. Amazing time. Went out and we caught a few fish. We didn't absolutely hammer them, but I felt like I was the guide for the day. It seems like
Did something I've never done before. One cast, one bass, one keeper, Yatesville. I don't know if I'll ever accomplish that again,
Nah.
but it happened that Saturday, so I'm pretty pumped about that.
Yeah.
Tyler goes, man, it's a bad omen. It's over.
Yeah, it's not good. So
we almost ran out of fuel, too.
anyway, check these duds out, dude. JB's Fish Sauce got some new stuff. You can't see it here, but it's got two pockets.
So we get
It's a
the back
hoodie.
over here.
Yeah.
Check them out. Got down the arm.
These things are available on the JB's Fish Sauce website if you guys want to check it out.
They are awesome hoodies.
Yep, they're awesome.
I mean, like, comfortable. Just they're good.
They are awesome. Jim Block's got an awesome product, and he's got some stuff here that you guys definitely need to get a hold of. You think it's Ohio and it's 80 degrees and I'm wearing a hoodie. My house is about 60 degrees right now because I got the air conditioner cranked down, so it actually feels pretty good right now. But
yes, it does.
so we went out with Steven there again, like Josh said. I've fished Yatesville for years. It's one of my favorite lakes around here. You can pretty much go and catch them wherever. My favorite time to fish Yatesville is when the water's up. For some reason, they just start munching when it's over. When it's up, I'm talking like if it's in the parking lot. You need to get out there. It's awesome. It wasn't up that high, but we did end up catching a couple. Again, we didn't absolutely obliterate them by any means, but it seemed like most of our fish. I was throwing a Zoom speed crawl and a green pumpkin purple with I think it was a 5/8. Yeah, it was a 5/8 ounce tungsten head, Texas rigged, a little JB's garlic. Hammered them out. Josh got his on a wacky rig Cinco or a Yum Dinger. Same deal though. We threw pretty much everything at them. A bunch of stuff out there on the water. It was
man, like trash everywhere. It's bad. Like we were dodging stuff. Like, told Tyler, I was like, man, I'm like looking up. Tyler's middle seat. I didn't know even Tyler had a middle seat in his boat. So, because it's always just been me and him, so he's always left it out. And we're running down the lake, so I get set in the middle seat, and I feel like I'm like king. Like, I'm looking at my peasants. That's how high I felt. And I'm like pointing, and Tyler's like, dodging limbs. It was crazy. It's just so much trash floating. I think we seen like a couple basketballs.
Yeah, we played a game of pickup out there, pickup basketball game.
Yeah.
Played some basketball. There's a lot of stuff out there, man. It just amazes me that it floods year after year, and you think all that stuff would be washed away, but it just.
Where does it all come from? Like, I mean,
it's dead trees and stuff that falls out of limbs and stuff, but. And plus, there's creeks feeding those stuff. So, anyway, we met Steven. Awesome dude. He's an awesome fisherman. He's got a dude that makes some spinner baits. We're gonna have him on in 2 weeks.
Yep.
Gray Goat spinner baits, I think. Gray Goat Bait Company. Correct me if I'm wrong, Steven. I think it was Gray Goat. He gave me a couple of them, man. They're sweet looking spinner baits. I'm not gonna lie to you. I can't wait to get out there and throw it down. So I know you guys are all dying to know what happened to my Ram truck. I could tell you.
It's like the show update of the Ram truck.
You guys, this is the Ram Beast of the Week, as I would say. The Ram POS of the week. Anyway,
here we go.
Long story short, so recall warranty comes out. I try to make an appointment to get everything done. They tell me that they won't do it because it is, because it's in limp mode. Well, long story short, it's not in limp mode anymore. So I got an appointment on Monday to see what's happening with that. So hopefully I can get the recall done and get everything fixed on it. It's been a nightmare. I'd just love to be able to drive my truck. You know, you guys have heard me bash Ram from day one. It's not that I don't like the truck, because I do like the truck, or I wouldn't have bought it, but it has been a fiasco. So hopefully Monday I may have some good news for you guys for that. So hopefully good news for you guys that you guys won't ever have to hear about it again.
Yeah. We're going to hear about it. I mean, that's.
Well, I mean, you know, fool me once, you know. But I will say that this is without a shadow of a doubt, it'll be the last Fiat Chrysler product I ever own. I don't know. I like Chevys, GMCs.
Don't say never.
No, never.
Don't say never.
It's never.
Don't say it.
It would be the
Don't say it.
only way I'd buy another FCA product is if they were the only company on the planet.
But
anyway,
hoodies are $40. Somebody asked how much them hoodies were.
Yeah, $40. They're
$40.
They're just now online. They're awesome.
39 they have limited quantities.
Yeah, there's not many of them. I don't know. And like I said, they have the pocket here on the front. You can't see. They're just a regular hoodie pocket. And then on both sides of it, there's a pocket. So, like, I can't really do it because my phone's here. But
it's totally.
You could take something and put it in here, and it won't slide. It's bifurcated here in the center. It's sewed here in the center, so that front pocket, you can actually keep your phone from falling out or whatever. We've all been there. You put your sunglasses in your pocket. You bend over to get your trolling motor. Next thing you know, your sunglasses are in the water. So that's going to be
I see an iPhone go through a pocket too.
Oh yeah, for sure. Man, I wish I'd had that on film because it would have went viral. Yeah, for sure.
I saved Tyler's life that day.
Yeah.
He dang near drowned.
Yeah. So it was bad. I will say that an iPhone 8 Plus is waterproof.
Well, it's good. It's good down to here.
Yeah, I was about here
in the water.
Dude,
we didn't know that.
You guys have heard this story 100 times, but I will tell you again. We were sitting there listening to the Buckeyes game, the very first game of the year. They were absolutely blowing whoever they were playing out of the water. They were up like 40 points, but we were still having fun, fishing down in the shiny pool of the river. And it started raining. I'm talking like buckets coming down on us. So I grabbed this Hook rain jacket that I found in St. Clair. I found it floating in St. Clair. I tried to find whose it was, couldn't find it, so I decided to use it one day, threw it on. Everything was good. It actually kept me fairly dry. It wasn't like the best thing on the planet because I'd say it was probably that's why it was in the lake. Somebody got wet with it. And
said, somebody died.
Heck with this thing. Yeah, somebody probably got shot. Anyway, so it has a pocket right here in the chest of it. So I stuck my phone in there upside down with the speaker up so we could hear it, and I zipped it all the way up. Well, I'm fishing. Next thing I know, I feel something go through my jacket. And then it goes down my leg and it hits my foot, like right on the top of it, and then it bounces. And I realize it's my iPhone at this point. So the iPhone hits and it hits in the water, and it does one of these numbers. It hits and it goes, whoosh, and then gets ready to flutter back down. So I basically jump in. Josh grabs me by the ankle, holds me from falling into the water. And I somehow come up with my iPhone, and it was 25 foot of water we were in, so it would have been gone.
Like, I was confused at first because, like, I didn't know exactly what was going on. Like, I knew you was going to water, but, like, I didn't realize that your phone had fell out because I didn't hear. Obviously, I'm listening out here and just look back, and Tyler's halfway underwater. So
yeah, pretty cool stuff.
So John Osborne said he's lost 5 phones, and one was not his fault.
Wow.
Maybe he meant to say, and one was not my fault. Maybe saying not one of them was. I don't know.
Oh, well.
But
so I got lucky on that day. But
Jacob's watching. Jacob Crap, you.
Guys, has anybody had any...
Chris Malone, Lucas Peak, Amber.
What's up, Chris? Lucas, what's up, fellas?
Chris
ladies and
Sands.
Guys, appreciate you guys coming in. If you guys are just now joining us, 2 weeks ago, you guys saw us live on one of the most popular shows we've done so far, which was amazing. Josh and I... Actually, Josh went out and picked up a dozen... they're fishing, Snoopy rods. Basically, they were. What was it? They were
Olaf.
They were Olaf.
Frozen.
From Frozen. So the greatest part about this was we took these 12 out, and we got to be part of the Paddle for Tomorrow movement. And we basically went out and gave these things to the kids, and we met some people at Paul Porter Park. We went over to Central Park and met some people. I'm hoping that we can get those kids out. It was awesome. We went out and gave out 12 kids fishing rods to some kids that were at parks. We wanted to be able to place them and let people find them, but all the parks. It was a super nice day 2 weeks ago. So we saw some kids. We gave it in there. Everything was everything was good. To see the smile on those kids' faces was amazing. we called out 3 or 4 people. I know they're in the process of working their magic too. So,
Well, I know that I think Tyler and Dennis already did it.
did they do?
Yeah, I took them the tags and they were doing them up there.
Cool. So they do it. Anyway, so that was there. That was a good deal. Appreciate you guys sharing that stuff, sharing it out. It was awesome. We got those kids involved. Hopefully, we're hoping that they'll tag us in some posts and you guys will be able to share that. First and foremost, when you guys don't see us here live every 2 weeks, we're going to start a thing every other week. So we're going to be live at some point every week. But we're going to do a thing called Tackle Tip Tuesdays where it's not going to be an hour long, hour and a half long like you see these shows. It's going to be just like a 10, 15-minute live deal where we're going to show you tips and techniques that we think are important that we like. So what we're going to ask you guys to do is if there's a bait, and guys, we already had those jokers saying go out and buy the $400 Roman-made mother swim bait. I don't have that kind of cash. If I did, I'd be chucking it. But if there was legit baits, up to $20 or even 30 that you're interested in, a bait that you like to know what it's about, how it works, how to rig it, where you can get it at, what our general opinions of it is, drop those things in the comments below here or message us. I'm going to go over to the tackle box of South Point, Ohio. I'm going to pick those things up. I'm going to take them fishing, even if I have to go bank fishing with them. I'm going to get you my opinion, show you some fish that I catch on them if I catch any. And I'm going to do like a 15, 20-minute thing. I'm going to get Josh in there sometimes where it'll just be he or I. It won't be both of us. But one thing that's going to do is it will be only on
YouTube.
It'll only be on YouTube. We're not going to do it on Facebook because we're not going to blow that place up. It'll just be strictly YouTube. I did get 1,000 subscribers the other day, so I appreciate you guys very much. It's awesome to know that you guys are out there watching my stuff. 7, I don't know. It's like
hey, the Banjo Minnow.
That's right.
And Mighty Bite.
I got some.
Have you seen the one on Facebook where the guy throws looks like kind of like an A-rig, but they go different directions?
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
I don't know what that is. I don't know what it's called.
So in the past 28 days, guys, I've had 27,000 minutes of watch time on my YouTube channel. That's pretty good stuff. So my best deal here right now, as far as the videos that I have produced, that I'm producing, the best video is how to clean your boat carpet. It's like 17,000 views in the past couple weeks. It's been killing it.
Everybody's getting ready, man.
Yeah, so I want to ask your guys' opinion. We've been talking about it. Actually, we've never talked about it, but I want to talk about it today. Has anybody out there ever used Better Boat products? We'll have Josh pull it up here. It's a company contacted me today, so I assume they saw my boat cleaning carpet video or have been checking out the channel. Hopefully that's the deal. But they wanted to know if I would do a product review for them, and they were going to send me some products. But I've never used their stuff. Is it? Let me make sure this is right.
It was called Better Boat. I remember seeing that. So, anyways,
thebetterboat.com.
Betterboat.com.
The Better Boat.
The Better Boat.
Yeah, so they got some stuff here. I just didn't know if anybody. He says they're a small, like mom and pop shop, family-owned business, so they make their own stuff. But I just want to know if anybody's used it and what your opinion of it is. They got some stuff called Instant Hall Cleaner that they're sending me, mildew and stain remover, and I think it's a vinyl and seat or vinyl and leather conditioner they're sending me. I'll pull this up real quick here for you. So you can see here, this is it, Better Boat, thebetterboat.com. Again, it's supposed to be, the guy's name's Jonathan. Hit me up, Jonathan Spector. Basically said, hey, wanted to see if you'd be interested in checking out some family-owned products, boat cleaning stuff. So obviously I'm all about trying new things. So they're sending me some stuff, so I'll give you guys my opinion of it soon. You'll see a video out soon of it. So yeah, so that's it. That's what really.
I wonder if that's legit.
I imagine it is.
Obviously we don't know these.
Yeah, so that boat's obviously been sitting in the water forever, but. There's been times that I've been out on the river.
That's
like it's not any difference. It's huge. So again, so you guys will be seeing that. But seriously though, what I was saying about the Tackle Tip Tuesdays, if there's a rig like the Tokyo rig or the A rig or whatever that you guys have heard about, but you don't want to, you want to know what's going on with it, or maybe you just want my opinion on it or how to rig it or whatever. That gives us fuel to make these videos and make these things what you want to see. So, if they're legit baits, drop them down there. I'll go out and purchase some. We'll go make it happen.
I wonder if that's Jonathan.
I don't know. To be honest with you, I have no clue.
Yeah. So we don't know who they are.
But like I said, it's coming. Pretty cool that they reach out and I guess, saw what it is. And that's what we're doing. Like I said, it may be a partnership we deal with them, and it may be something. I'm gonna give you my honest opinion. That's the thing about it, and that's what I told him. I was like, I'll do a review on it. It's fine. I'd love to try out their products, but I want to make sure that I'm going to give you my honest opinion. So I think if the instant hull cleaner works like it shows in the things, like it's going to be indispensable. Especially with me having a black hull or a white hull, something like that, you're going to see a lot of it.
So, update on my boat. On a boat. I'll just say this. I'm not going to say which way. I'm really confident that by the end of May, I'm going to have a boat. So there's going to be maybe some videos, maybe a couple things. Me and Tyler's going to plan a few things. So that's all you're getting. So we're really close. I'm almost there. I'm pretty excited, and I can't wait. I'm absolutely just stoked about having a new boat, and
yeah, I mean,
can't wait. I mean, like,
I'm pretty excited too because
the only bad thing is I'm figuring out that like the first time I'm gonna use it is when I'm going to St. Clair. But I mean, that may be a bad thing, you know what I mean? But
yeah, well, I mean, yeah, you're gonna like a new boat for sure.
Yeah.
But so that's the thing. Like, we've talked about it for years. I love my Stratus boat. They don't make Stratus anymore.
Right.
Josh had a Stratus, liked it. I just the bass boat market. I'm not gonna lie to you. It absolutely. It makes my heart flutter. Like, I couldn't imagine trying to go out and buy a $70,000 bass boat.
Nah,
like I'd love to have a brand new $75,000 boat, like the new Phoenix PXS PHX. Yeah. I mean, that's a legit boat. Don't get me wrong. But I live in a $70,000 house, so. But eventually I'm gonna have to do that. So I'm gonna have to step up my YouTube game, I guess.
I mean, and guys, I mean, like, I sold my boat, and I've been miserable. Like, honestly, like, I told Tyler, like, this sucks. Like, obviously, I know if I wanted to borrow Tyler's boat, he would 100% say, you know where it's at, go get it. But it's just different about having your boat and being in somebody else's boat.
It's the same like my truck right now. I mean,
by the way,
there's 100 people I can go get their truck, but it's not my truck. You know what I mean?
And also, by the way, Aaron Stumbo and his dad, Steve Stumbo, got the Panoptics. And dude, it's stupid.
Oh, I guarantee
oh my goodness! Like, I got some video on my phone. If we could get it here, I'll show you guys. And like, it's crazy. Like, it's just he's like jigging, like he's like do video gaming, and it's cool, man. So I know a couple guys have that. Yeah, some love my Stratus. I'm telling you guys, Stratus boats. I mean, mine was an 01, and I absolutely loved it.
Yeah, they're awesome boats.
I mean, big water, big waves. Like, I never felt like, oh crap, I'm going to die, and even big water. You know what I mean? Like, we got some good waves in St. Clair, but
yeah,
they just handle the water good. Like, they just set good, they ride good.
Yeah.
But here's my scare, and I talked to Tyler about it, is eventually they're going to quit making parts for them. Man, eventually there's not going to be, you're going to have a hard time. And it's not really mine because Tyler, the one I had was an SS Extreme. So they made them from, I think, 3 or 4 years, and that's it. Tyler has a 201 Pro XL. They made them like 15 years.
Yeah, they made them like wildfire.
Right. So my boat was like kind of a rare. His boat's kind of like, more out there. So I don't know. That was just kind of my scare.
Yeah, I get it.
But
So
I don't know.
Another thing, while we're on this deal, talk about kids giving the free fishing rods away the other day. It was really, really cool. But Josh and I got the opportunity to be a part of the Jake's, the National Wild Turkey Federation South Hills chapter Jake's Fishing Derby this past Saturday at Vesuvius. Here's the thing for you, Josh. Wes, my student I told you about the other day, got that shirt.
Yeah.
He worked at school.
Did he really? We're sitting there watching, like, me and Tyler took these shirts. I don't see these shirts. These are some sub-dye shirts that says lean on them. And I got our YouTube and follow us on that. And we took some out to there and it's like, hey, you guys, hand these out. Let them have door prizes. And, like, they had crazy amount of door prizes. Like I'm pretty sure, like, every kid could have got, like, 2 or 3 things. Yeah. And it was pretty cool to see kids walk up there and grab our shirt. They look at it and be like, grab our shirt that has our logo and stuff on it. And we thought, man, we've been tired sitting there and kind of thought back, that's pretty cool, man. And, like,
Yeah, it was cool, and it's
You know.
just advertisement. But I will tell you, I'm actually going to go talk to Terry at Fast Signs tomorrow. I'm gonna pull the trigger on some hats like this.
Yep.
So if you guys are interested, they're going to be about $20, I'd imagine. But they're going to have this on another line logo on one side, and we've adopted the slogan of "Lean on them." So right here on the other side, in one text line on the other opposite side of the hat, we'll say "Lean on them" in quotes. So those will be available. If I go order them tomorrow, they should be available Monday, Tuesday next week. We will ship them out to you if you're out there somewhere and like it. By the way, we also have decals coming, guys. We got decals coming out the wazoo. We just ordered 1 million of those bad boys.
We can't wait.
Like
They're gonna be so cool, man.
Like I called a company and was like, "Hey, can you make these decals?" And they're like, "Sure. What's the price?" And they told me a price, and I was like, "What?" I was like,
but we had to order a certain amount.
Yeah.
They gave us like one of them quantity bulk pricing, but we was like, man, that's like crazy. So
just to let you guys know, we ordered 10,000 decals.
I didn't think he was going to tell them, but yeah.
10,000 decals.
It's going to be like this, man, just throwing them off, right?
Yeah, so we'll get those out to you. We'll give you those, no big deal. But the hats will be $20 a piece. They'll look just like this. They'll be flex fit. Probably these are faded, man. This thing's been road hard and put up wet. But they'll be available next week. You guys can get a hold of those. Mark Hickey, if you're out there watching, brother, this is the third episode I've talked to you about this, and you may not be. You must be working or something. I know got going on, but we do have a rod glove here that you won, like, I don't know,
forever ago.
Yeah, it looks like it's clear, but it's really not. It's green and black. But I've made a game out of it now, man. I'm not going to give it to you until you're on here.
Yeah. So John Osborne says this. You not believe this? We were fishing Lake Tycoon in about 5 feet of water. He knocked my phone out of the boat, and the good guy he is dove in, and a few seconds later he came up with a phone and said, I got it, but it was the exact same phone, but it wasn't mine.
Whoa.
He went back down and found mine. What's the chances of 2 phones in one spot?
That's awesome, man. Hey, Larry Slack, I see you out there, buddy. What you guys doing? Chuck Dotson to watch us. Guys, by the way, Chuck Dotson's got a brand new boat, or a new boat to him. He's got 2 or 3 boats in his fishing fleet charter right now. Add that dude on Facebook. He's on there. Add him if you want to go to Lake Erie and you want to catch some giants. When?
Yeah.
I don't know.
We got to go. Me, you, and Dad.
We're going. There's a chance I'll be making a promo video for one of his charter boat captains up there, so you'll probably see it on my YouTube channel here soon. Definitely going. I go at least every year. So, Chuck.
Tony Kirk says the wind is bad, as they say on St. Clair right now. I know this. I know a couple guys who were up there, Okie and Brandy, and they said it was rough.
Yeah, they said
like their day. Like I still get on my phone, I'll get updates like because where I keep it in there, try to watch the weather. And the other day it sent me a small craft advisory, 2 to 3 foot constant waves with occasional 4 to 5s.
Dude,
that's a lot.
We were going to go to St. Clair. Kyle and I were a few weeks ago.
Somebody said I want one in black.
Hat. So
and decal.
So that's the thing. Like I don't.
He's one hat and black. Okay.
I'll try my best. Like I said, I can order whatever. So maybe I'll do
big head, little head. That's what we got to ask.
Yeah. So
big nugget, little nugget. That's what that's the size we're gonna go with.
Yeah.
Big nugget, little nugget.
So these are small, mediums, or large XLs.
Yeah.
I have a large XL because I have a 5-gallon bucket for a head.
Yeah, me too.
First and foremost, one thing, I see this angler tracker here or the angler bullseye on my hat. I have to tell you this, guys. Tomorrow you're going to see a massive angler movement. Like it's going to be huge. Like
huge.
Like huge. Like you're going to see. So I'm going to let the cat out of the bag right now. I'm not going to tell you why or how I'm going to do it. But tomorrow you're going to see a video from me posted right here on these channels. I'm going to give away 1 full year of Angler Premium to one lucky fan out there. That's an entire year of Angler Premium features.
Right.
I can't drop the bomb on what's happening tomorrow, but I promise you, you're going to want to watch the video and you're going to want to check it out. There are some new features coming for Angler tomorrow that you guys will see when it drops. It blows my mind. Like, it makes the app, like, the apple's like up here before. Like, I can't even reach that high. Like, I'm so pumped to use this thing now. Hopefully I get my truck fixed on Monday so I can use my boat.
Hey, let's just talk about my truck. It's going in Thursday for this modification, whatever it is, and I'm scared to death to take my truck over there and let them flash it. Like, I do not want to let them work on my truck. I'm not having no trouble out of it, really. I've had a few little things, and I'm scared to death to let them touch it. But I got to, right? Oh, well. Herb Park says going to be out of the east this weekend, 10 to 20 mile an hour. Whoa.
That's crazy.
The east is a bad wind.
Yeah, so we were up there. We were going to go. Kyle and I got sidetracked there, but we were going to go. And I decided not to when the Lake Erie advisory said that it was going to be 3 to 5s in the morning, building to 7s with an occasional 9-footer. I was like, yeah, St. Clair probably won't get that large, but the wind's got to go right straight through there too. So it was awesome. So first and foremost, guys, one of the things that we have a lot of fun doing here on this show is showing your photos that you submit to us every week. This week, we got absolutely blown up by photos. So we're gonna call this the JB's Fish Sauce Fish Photo section. And we'll pull those up in just a second. What we're gonna do is we're gonna give everybody. We just pull up this thread and show everybody's video or everybody's photo.
I don't think we can go through them all. It's awesome.
Yeah, so I love seeing those things, guys. So keep those things coming.
And what I like the best about it is how many kids were on it this time.
Yeah,
there's a lot more kids on it this time than normally. We got we look at our analytics and we see our average age is 38
to 65.
38 to 65 is average age.
Yeah.
We're not even at 38.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which is pretty cool. But we want to see the kids on there, and that's what it's fun.
That's what it's all about. So,
so Casey says one little nug and one big nug. All right, here we go. Let's look up St. Clair Shores.
So, guys, if you guys never been to St. Clair, I told Okie to get a hold of me. I gave him some places to try out, but I guess they went up there. Man, Brandy, his grandpa, caught a slammer. It was like 6.5 pounder. Like, you go to St. Clair and catch a 6.5 pounder, I can guarantee you they're going to be back.
That may get your mind right.
Yeah, I mean, so it's awesome. I can't wait to go up there. We'll be fishing the BFL and the Michigan Division, guys. If you guys are up that way, I'll be up there. I think Josh is going to fish with my buddy Kyle. We're all going to be hammering down up there, and we're going to go. I'm going to be staying up there. I'm going to try to fish for a few days. Here's another thing, guys. I want to ask you guys if you guys know anybody in the industry that sells truck toppers. I'm looking to develop a partnership with an area representative. I've already contacted Summit RV and asked them if they wanted to partner up, and they apparently weren't interested because they never did get back to me. But I'm looking for a truck topper for my truck as soon as I get it fixed because I don't like going out of town and having a big bunch of hotel bills when I could throw a cot in the back of my truck and be just fine. So if you know anybody out there that sells truck cabs or truck camper shells, I have a Ram 2014 Ram
so
short bed.
Sunday, it says east
pull this thing up.
13 mile an hour. This is St. Clair.
So this is St. Clair Shores right here.
So this is like he's talking about. Herb was talking about there. Here is Sunday east, and if you highlight it, 10 to 20 mile an hour. That's nice. Saturday not too bad, but you got a little bit of rain, which that's not bad. High 57, and let's see this one. Southeast winds, wind shifting west-southwest, which won't be too bad on St. Clair. 10, 20 mile an hour. They'll still blow a little bit up, not too bad. These are the ones you worry about. Those east, northeast, and the north wind. Yeah. That's whenever you can get in trouble real quick.
Yeah, we used to, back in the day when I was going to Lake Erie all the time, there used to be a little honky-tonk bar called the Wharf. So we'd be all out there, and we had somebody, I think it was my buddy Daniel, coined the term, if the wind's coming from the north, you go to the wharf. So a lot of times we did. It was a fun time. So, again, the Jake's Fishing Derby was awesome. You guys are going to see a YouTube video about that tomorrow. I'm going to be posting that. But, again, tomorrow the Angler Spring Update is going to be phenomenal.
Right, let's go back to Fishing Post. I got to get
phenomenal.
Tony Kirk says that report. I guess I'll stay on Cumberland until it calms down.
There you go.
I'm telling you, man.
Cumberland's on fire right now.
Yeah. All comments right.
Yeah. So you have to. Can you click on them and go through that? We tried that before.
No, I got to zoom in. Remember.
Just hit Alt. And then zoom in with your wheel. I think. Maybe it's Control. Sorry, hold Control.
Control.
You think I know that?
I think you know it being like a tech teacher or something.
Yeah, it did.
Let's work. Ah, whoa.
Yeah, that's too big.
Whoa. Actually, that's like my dad view.
All right, guys. So we're gonna drop you in here on the JB's Fish Sauce Fish Photos of the Week.
John Osmond, what time does the Angler show start?
The Angler will be just a video. You guys you'll see it. I'm gonna post it on the page tomorrow. It's gonna be at 8 o'clock in the morning. So if you want to, guys, so here's the deal. Every angler expert out here on the planet, which is like 150 people, all right? We've all gotten together with this new app, this new, well, I'm part of the Angler Tribe, which is basically beta testers. We get the opportunity to test the application before it comes out to you guys. But Prince is even excited about it. But what happens is tomorrow at 8 o'clock, you're going to see, if you search for Angler Spring Update, there will be hundreds of posts at 8 o'clock in the morning. And every one of those people are going to be giving away a 1-year premium version of Angler. Again, the Angler app is free. Bullseye is something you can add on for $29 a year or every 2 years. But there's some new things coming with the Bullseye. There's new things like a new section for the tackle section of it. Guys, I'm not going to lie to you, it was terrible. They knew that. We all knew that. They have revamped that. I can't break too much down for you because it doesn't release till tomorrow. But I want you guys to know that tomorrow at 8 o'clock, you're going to see a phenomenal video. Well, a mediocre video for me. But it's going to show the new stuff about what's going on with...
what is up with this? Get off there.
Can you go to cancel options? I don't know.
I have no clue what I just done. Well, we will have the JB's fish sauce picks of the day whenever I get rid of this chat thing.
Yeah, why should... I don't
understand this thing.
Facebook, man. That's one thing I don't like about Facebook. Like, there's nobody that should be able to message me that I don't know. Like, can you get rid of that at all? It's probably because you got to go to 100%.
I am.
Here, do this.
There it is.
Anyway, while Josh is working on that, the Angler Update is going to be huge tomorrow. So definitely check that out. Also, guys, we check the hashtags every week at hashtag on another line on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. If you guys want to see a photo or want us to share a photo, check that stuff out. Hashtag us there, the pound sign, and put those photos in there with the hashtag. Let's do this. Go to the start menu. Actually, it's down here. Remember the. Sorry, guys. We'll get it in a minute. I promise. By the way, my buddy Dusty and his girlfriend Terry Lee.
Chuck one though. If your dad gave you any of his cards.
Not yet. He hasn't. I've been pretty busy, and this is the first day that I've actually had some time to do some things. So, go down here to the.
I didn't.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go. All right, hold on a second. Let me get this thing here. I need to do this right here. That's on preview 2. Let's do this.
Almost got it.
All right, so here we go.
I'm gonna jinx myself, Hannah.
Hold on a second. So there's that. Give me a second here. Let me make this a little larger here for you. I think I can do it. Here we go. What did you do?
There we go. We're back.
All right, and we're back. Sorry. So we're going to go through this. We'll let Josh tell you who they are and what they're doing. There's a lot of kids on here. There's several people that have posted more than once, which is cool, too.
So here we have Christian Moore with a hog Somali. Christian's a good dude. He fishes Bass Club a couple times. Chuck Lewis, and that's number 3, I guess. Look at the belly on that thing, man.
Ohio Bass Fisherman, I'll see you out there, buddy. When we get done with this section, I will give you some pointers from Yatesville for sure, so stick around.
And then Mark Shannon. Nice bass.
Nice largemouth.
Joe Tedrick with his his daughter Kylie. So a little
nice one.
Looks like a rock bass, bluegill. Can't really tell.
Looks like a rock
bass. And then Derek Loser with some
Chesapeake Bay donkeys.
Couple.
God, that one must be 8 pounds.
We ought to message him and find out exactly what size they are. Jacob Crapu.
Dude, that was a toad. How big was that thing, man? I saw that picture the other day. I was like, that is a giant.
He posted on there what it was.
That looks like a Lake X deal, maybe known as Tycoon.
Anthony Barker hits the sun. Catfish, guys. I'm not a catfisherman by no means, but
blue cat. I love catfish.
Bailey's Pay Lake has been on absolute fire the past 2 weeks. Like just going crazy. Like I don't fish catfish. Man, I'm telling you though, he's been posting. People's been posting all kinds of pictures. Here's Misty.
Misty got a giant there. That's a bluegill out of Grayson. Like 3 minutes after that, I put the hammer down on a 5-pounder. Matt Hugler,
the big old smallie.
Angler expert there. Matt Hugler, he fished for Penn State. Guys might see or recognize his face when we done the Penn State versus Ohio State bass fishing tournament last. I guess it was September. October.
Yeah,
actually,
September.
Yeah.
And Aaron
Strickland's boy. We had his boy there on actually live. A couple months ago. Awesome
There's
deal.
another Penn State guy.
Yep, Derek Horner, Penn State. Check out that Fluke Master hat, would you?
Yeah,
Fluke
nice.
Master. Yeah, so that's a big old giant donkey of a smallmouth. Check out the Angler app there behind it. That's the new update. You guys can't see it really, but that's definitely the new update.
Oh man,
we've had it for
can you see it? We're gonna say it just for a second. I've done seen it. So
yeah.
Here's Terry Lee. It says my granddaughter Riley Perkins.
That's a donkey.
Look at
too.
that. Man, look how dark. That's just awesome, man.
Yeah, big old. That's got to be Florida somewhere. Adam Gilmore.
Derek Loser says 4'4" in right hand, 6'1" in left hand.
Oh, there you go. I knew that one was a big one.
Jacobs was a 5'15". Is what her park says.
That's awesome.
By the way, just before I go here, it says I was wondering if you guys are going to be doing any shows done in fish care, like the different puncture-free call systems, live well treatments, and fizzing fish.
Absolutely.
There you go. Yep.
Absolutely. I'll definitely put out a video for you on here. It'll be on YouTube, but we'll share it on here as well on YouTube and on Facebook. So, if you're not familiar, I do have let me switch this over real quick. I have a YouTube channel that Josh and I are going to be putting content out on as well. You can find that just like you see right here on Another Line. So youtube.com/on Another Line. Go out there, subscribe to that. You're going to see a lot more like content, or you're going to see a lot more like fishing related content, like topics. Like we're going to do some stuff about boat maintenance. We're going to do, fish maintenance. I personally have a T&H Marine non-piercing system. A lot of you guys don't. Hopefully, you guys know. But if you fish tournaments, you can't have piercing call tags anymore.
Which I think is great.
I think it's a good deal.
I'm like totally for that.
Yeah,
like,
I'm with you.
Like I mean, we're trying to take care of the bass and trying to do everything we can. I mean, like, and I like your little hook you got. Guys, it's cheap, man. Go out like $5, $10. You can get a nice set of. Well, you can make your own now. I know that there's a bunch of them out there. I don't know.
There's hundreds of them.
Yeah.
T&H Marine makes a good one, guys. T&H Marine ones are $50. I'm not gonna lie to you. They created a new clip for them now. Mine, I will tell you, mine are pretty tough to use.
Yeah,
they changed it, but I do like mine. I think the non-piercing call tags and all that stuff's great. So yes, I'm a high school teacher. I got this week and next week out of school, and if my truck is fixed, you're going to see a video a week about fishing or fishing related content, at least, maybe more, on the YouTube channel. So definitely go check that out. So let's go back here and check out
Adam Gilmore, Tim Heberlin.
This was down at Cumberland, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think you're right.
No, maybe it wasn't. I don't know, but they caught him.
There you go, Adam Kessinger.
Andrew Kessinger.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a Cumberland. That's a
474. It says.
Yeah, nice smallie down there. Cumberland is on fire right now, guys.
Justin Huring got a catfish.
Little channel cat.
Look
Another
here.
one there. I don't know if that's the top of that one, but it's a nice.
MGM
fish.
call tags are nice. Let me close this out here. Jay Wallen with the big old hog.
That's a hammer down. That guy's JB's fish
Jeez,
sauce. He's
what
also on there. That's a big old
crappie.
That's a big old black crappie right there.
Look
That's
at that. That's a fish sandwich. That's a sandwich right
That's
there.
A sandwich. Do like the crappie guy says, release the grease on
Derek Loser on the Potomac River.
Potomac is tidal water. There's some slammers up there. Stephen Chase, if you're out there, bud, you doing any good at the lake?
Yeah.
You said you're headed to the lake. Hopefully you got them out there.
There you go. My
go.
first steelhead caught an 8. And then
so
I think it says salmon. There were some salmon too.
Salmon's here in the foreground. That's I guess steelhead back there. That's a big old salmon.
Yeah,
dude.
that's a good
Scroll
one.
down and it's right there in this reply. There's his steelhead. So there's his
There we
steelhead
go.
that he got. Was there any more replies up through there?
No, not on that one.
Right.
Jennifer Besco with her. Look at her.
That's a Vesuvius.
That
for
was
sure.
that was at the fish derby.
That was at the fishing derby.
Yeah, because I just did that, didn't I?
Oh wow.
Oh my goodness, that is huge. How am I get out of there?
Hit escape there.
Oh, we're back.
Got you.
See, whenever to get a touchscreen. So,
Yeah. Brian Box, angler expert here. That looks like a snook.
I have
believe.
no clue
I
what
believe
that
it's a
is.
snook. Correct me if I'm wrong. For saltwater anglers.
And here's a fishing I don't know if I'll ever do.
Ice fishing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's hard
I
water.
love fishing.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I like it that much. So that's a nice fish
I think
there.
that's a repeat there.
Yeah, it might be. So Chase Sansom posted a picture of Eric Davidson here, and that was on St. Clair a couple weeks ago. They hammered him too.
Micah Hobensack. It's a nice
one there. Yeah. David Howarth, a muskie.
Look at a muskie.
That looks like a Ohio River muskie. Definitely is Ohio River. Definitely Ohio River. Charlie Brown's been fishing the backwaters of Storms Creek there in a canoe kayak. I talked to him the other day. He says he's been doing pretty well. William Selby with the stud, angler expert. William Selby. Got some hammers there.
Yeah, let's check him out. Trout.
Forrest Norman with is that a brown trout?
I have no clue. I don't know much about trout.
Yeah, it looks like a brown to me.
Oh, I got to expand this out. Look at this. So there's 19. So that's
a hammer.
You can't really see. I think it says a little over 20.
That's a hammer time. Jacob Jasonic, the angler expert,
there's a rumor
ringleader there. Yeah, he's got that's the same fish. Stud there. He's doing the old bow, showing you the.
I mean, is he like fishing his own personal pond? I mean, check it.
He's somewhere in a subdivision pitching a frog, and I bet you $100 he's in a subdivision pitching a frog somewhere.
Check it out.
Brandon Hames with a nice one.
Wow, that's some sandwiches right there, or nuggets
everywhere. Kim Tolan, we showed a video 2 weeks ago of her late husband Paul with a slammer out of the Ohio River.
Yep.
So that's a really nice smallmouth there, Kim.
Check it out, biggin.
Taurus. Herb Parks with a couple good ones. Nice smallmouth.
I think it's last one.
And that's all of them. So, all right. So, guys, keep sending your stuff in. We'll start showing them on our show whenever we love that stuff.
Hashtag us, guys. Make sure you just use our hashtag.
Hashtag on another line. That's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We'll definitely check those out. We check those before every episode also. So back to my first question was, hey, Chris, what's up, buddy? I appreciate it, man. So back to my question from Ohio Bass Fisherman out here on YouTube. He says, hey, I'm going to Yatesville Lake this weekend. Can you all give me some pointers? So here's the deal, man. I'm hoping the water's still up for you. Most of the time you wouldn't think that. You'd want the water up, but in Yatesville Lake, water is key. We'll find out what the water's with you right now. Josh is pulling up the actual Army Corps of Engineers page so we can check out the water flow. But I will tell you, the fish that we found were on main lake points. We were throwing creature-style baits. We were throwing Texas rigged Zoom speed crawls. Use a fairly heavy weight. If you're not used to using heavy weights, I'm talking half ounce.
It's right at
5/8, somewhere in there. Josh, can you grab that tungsten weight over there? I'll show you here what I was using there the other day. I just picked up a new pack from the tackle box the other day.
Awesome.
There's actually everything over there, the weights and the baits and everything. Picked up should be those speed crawls there. Yeah, that's it. All right, so I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see this or not, but because they're green, you actually can. This is a Strike King Tour Grade Tungsten. Guys, these things are expensive, not going to lie to you. This 3-pack is $9. So tungsten is expensive. Josh and I are working out this summer trying to get a better way to buy tungsten for us, and you guys do. So when we do, you guys will get that. So this is a 5/16 ounce tungsten weight. Actually, I'm not going to pull this thing out here because I will lose it, and it's $3, so I'm not going to do it. But pick this thing up at the tackle box. Again, I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but it is $8.50 for 3 of them. But that Texas rigged was
cheap.
So this is one of my new favorite collars, and again, you're probably not going to be able to see it very well online or on here, but this is Green Pumpkin Purple Flake. It's called Green Pumpkin Purple. This is a Ultra Vibe Speed Crawl, not the bigger one. This is just a 3-inch version of it. Pick these up at the tackle box for $4.50 for a bag of 12 of them. Texas rigged this thing with some tungsten main lake points. Another good bait that I like out there this time of year is a KVD Perfect Plastics rodent. I'm not gonna tell you my collar.
Don't go that
I
far.
like you, but I don't know if I like you guys that much. So Skylar says need to get your own sinker molds and make your own a lot cheaper. You're exactly right. I do make my own, but man, there's something about tungsten. Tungsten is a harder. We actually done an entire episode of On Another Line Live. I think it was about this time last year.
Yeah.
About tungsten versus lead. I'm with you. I have my own pouring stuff. We actually just bought enough stuff to pour. 1,000 Ned rigs the other day.
We got more Ned rigs.
We got more Ned rigs than I know what to do with.
But we love them.
So I do. I pour them. But I will tell you one thing with, especially the fluorocarbon and the really light, really awesome G Loomis and Shimano rod and reels I'm using right now, tungsten makes a huge difference. I didn't think it would. Call me crazy, paying $8 for 3 weights, but I'm telling you, it makes a huge difference. It's a lot more dense. It travels vibration and hitting rocks and stuff a lot better through your line and through your rod. Definitely a difference. But you're right. I do pour my own sinkers. I have 15 do-it molds out there. It's actually one of my favorite pastimes. I'll go out there when it's nice, get the old do-it molds pot, get her hot, throw some lead in there. And that's another thing, guys. You are pouring lead, so it's got to be terrible for you.
So Yatesville
Big Fellow says, born to fish, forced to work. You're exactly right, brother. I'm with you. I think they should do this, get 5 days off work, 2 days type thing.
Yatesville is at 630.4.
So let's pull it up here.
Summer Pool is 630. So it's at Summer Pool. You can see right here where it's dropped. This is about where we were at. I remember it was a couple feet up, and then it's dropped all the way down to here. So
yeah, so we're about.
So it's fell back down. It's pretty much Summer Pool.
But Main Lake Points, check it out. I wouldn't go up in a lot of creeks. We found some stuff. That was around. It was all Main Lake stuff. One of the things that we did do was we threw some Cincos, wacky rig. Josh caught way more fish than I think we did. I think I caught 4 or 5 fish. The biggest fish we caught was on a Main Lake Point on that exact bait I showed you, a Texas rig speed crawl in green pumpkin purple. Threw it out there, was jigging it back to my boat, and absolutely got obliterated. So I've been used to throwing this G Loomis. It's an 894C JWR flipping and pitching rod. My absolute favorite rod for flipping and pitching. No doubt. There's nothing on the planet that compares to it, in my opinion. But I had a jig tied on it. I pitched the jig all day, couldn't get bit. I pitched it probably 2 hours. I knew I was going to get bit on something on the bottom. I was throwing this jig forever, one of my favorite jigs from the tackle box. Throwing it, never got a sniff. Picked up a speed crawl that I had tied on another G Loomis. It was one of the E6X rods. And I threw it out there, and, about 20 minutes later, I get just absolutely crushed. And I set the hook like I'm used to having that 894 in my hand. And when you set the hook with that 894, I'm talking like it's got some backbone, and you can, quote-unquote, lean on them. But I'm talking like there's some. So I set the hook on that thing, and I watched the video back the other day. I look like I'd never fished before in my entire life.
Well, you're so excited to get fishing.
Like I set the hook, and the rod went whoosh, around my head. Like I don't know how I didn't like lasso myself. But my opinion is, if you want to go catch some fish at Yatesville, a wacky rig Cinco works really well.
Yeah.
I like to throw it on a weighted head. Is what Josh was throwing, and he was throwing it on my. He didn't bring any rods. He just used my stuff. It's the way it goes. Same with when he was boat. I just use his stuff. But one of the things that he was throwing it on a Zodius 7-foot medium rod with a Stratic CI4 Plus 3000 series. Quick note about that, guys. If you're looking to figure out what kind of reel you want in Shimano and they offer a 3000 series, always go with the 3000 instead of the 2500. The 2500 and the 3000 are the exact same size. The only thing different between a 2000 or 2500 and a 3000 is you get a bigger spool, so it holds more line, the same frame, no more weight. Always go for the 3000 series. But he was throwing a watermelon collared Yum Dinger 4-inch on a weighted head, weighted wacky rig with. I'm partial to just hooking the worm. I don't like doing the whole
O-ring.
The whole O-ring deal, because one, it's just more expensive that I got to buy O-rings. Two, if they're going to throw it off with the with the O-ring, they're going to throw it off without it in too. I know it breaks the baits in two. A lot of people say you can't get as good a hook set. personally, I catch as many fish either way. So I just hook them through the middle of the bait, bend that thing over. If you think about this being a bait, bend it over till the ends touch, find exactly where that center is, hook it right in the center, and go with it. Speed crawl, something like a creature bait, buzz bait this time of year. Don't be afraid to throw that. Walking bait, 1.5. If you're going this week, I probably would stay away from the deeper stuff. But a 5.6 XD around some like deep timber, you might catch them. Check out some things on the main lake. But again,
well, this would be like
if it was
Saturday.
If it
This
was
would be
gonna
80s.
80s.
85 Saturday and 85 Sunday.
You might see us out there.
There's tournament Grayson. We all go pound Grayson.
We could do that.
We'll go out there and we win that one. We can just chill the rest of the year.
Yeah, that's right. So
Yeah,
we thought
so-
about that. Yeah,
so
we
we may
might go out
fish-
and fish Pedro.
Yeah.
There is a fast bass tournament Pedro this weekend, guys. If you guys want to fish it, I would recommend
Grace
going
on.
out there and checking it out. So Ohio bass fishermen were the good size. They actually were. I'll get Josh to pull up a fish here that we caught from last week. We caught 3 keepers, I think. The biggest one was right at 3 pound. I'll get Josh to pull it up here. I'll show it to you. And again, it was a main lake point with some rocks on it, speed crawl, and I have personally never caught anything out of Yatesville over 5 pounds. 5 pounds, like 5 and a couple ounces, is the biggest I've ever caught out of Yatesville. I love it because I know where I can go catch fish, whether that's 10 inches or 10 pounds. It just depends. I'm not. I need to talk about her too.
Yeah, we'll bring her up here in a minute.
All right,
So, Mark Shannon, what kind of line do you use on your spin rods? I like to throw Power Pro Super Slick braid. I throw a mono leader, usually 10 to 15 foot. I like braid when I'm throwing Cinco or a Ned rig, and either Tyler uses yellow.
Yeah,
I use green. I use both, but I like the green better, a moss green. I like the yellow better because it looks like you throw rope on the water.
Yeah, it looks like
And,
the reason I use
easy.
the really high vis stuff is so it's a real subtle bite, you can watch your line tick and move.
Yeah.
But one thing about it is if you're looking at Super Slick, they have a Super Slick version 2 now. I don't even think you can get Super Slick V1 anymore. But version 2 actually comes in Onyx Black, which I'm super excited about. So,
yeah, we can put that in big.
I'll have to.
I got that RDI thing on still.
Yeah, I'm sure of it. Actually, maybe not. Hold on a minute. Nope. Let's see.
Yeah, maybe.
It's got to be you. So wait till you get this thing up here and
Go ahead.
pull it over here. So here's the fish that this is Steve Chase here.
Misty's watching. Hi,
our
Misty.
new buddy. We took him out again. Mate Lake points there. You can see this is the biggest fish we caught. Pretty decent fish for Yatesville.
Was it 239?
I don't know what it looks way bigger in the photo than it really was, but it's still pretty good. Pretty
I
good
think
chunk.
it was like 2.5 pounds.
Yeah, so it was a good chunk. I'd take them like that all day long. It took like 14 pounds to win the tournament out there on Saturday, so they were chewing. Definitely go out there. So, like Josh said, spinning reels. Check out Power Pro Super Slick version 2. They do. I use 30 pound on my spinning reels. I use Sunline Leader. I use FC Sniper. Guys, I use all the way down to 4 pound test, depending on what leader I'm at. If the fish are really finicky, you can catch a 20 pound fish on 4 pound if you have the drag set right on your reel. And your equipment.
No doubt.
And that Stratic CI4 Plus that I use is amazing with the drag. It's super smooth. You don't have to worry about breaking your line. But my go-to is Super Slick version 2, or Super Slick now. I'm getting ready to order a bunch of V2 stuff. But is high vis yellow, 30 pound with a 8 pound fluorocarbon Sunline FC Sniper leader. Like Josh says, 10 to 15. Well, I do 8 to 12 foot usually. What I do is I usually double up my rod length with it. That way, if I break off, I can still have stuff. I don't want to keep tying that on. And one of the things that so High Bass Fisherman says they're going with Donnie Turner camping the weekend. I know Donnie real well. Is Caden going out there with you? I'm sure you guys ought to be out there and killing them.
Michael Scott's what's up, dude? Nate
up,
Witt
Michael?
took 16 to win on the river.
Tuesday or Wednesday?
That's what
Today? Or
took 16 on the river. It says. I don't know. It is.
Oh, they had that. That's where that was at. That was where Adam was at. I think. I think that was down on
Shawnee.
Lawrence County had a tournament this past weekend out of Little Sandy. That's where that fishing, where Adam Barber's was at. That's right.
Saturday. Nate said Saturday.
Yeah, so that's awesome, man.
16. Wow.
Guys, the river is on fire right now. I had 3 people last week send me pictures of over 5-pounders come off the high river, and if you'd told me that, I would have laughed you out of the room.
Leanna Burling, we've been using J-braid and really happy with it on our spin rods. Never heard of J-braid. You heard of that?
J-braid, never have.
Nope.
And I'll tell you
Let's look it up.
One thing I do not like about YouTube is the fact that all of these people, there's like so much spam. Like how? I mean, it looks good when I got 9,000 comments on a post, but anyway. So J-braid's pretty cool. Never checked that out. Again, I'm partial.
Oh, the Greenup County football fundraiser.
Was that when it was? That's awesome.
I guess man, that's pretty good.
Lawrence County had a tournament out there also. I guess I think Adam won it.
Did he? Oh, cool.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So just 2 tournaments out there. He had some decent fish too. So that's awesome, man. You know, it's awesome to see a fisher around here actually hammer down on it. One thing, I might go to the river this weekend because I can pull my boat down there with my truck. When you live a mile from the river, I think you can limp it down there to get it in there.
Well, we're not limping no more. We're running now.
It's out of limp mode, but I won't even turn it on until Monday.
I'm not either. That's why I didn't drive my truck. I always drive my truck up here, and I'm like, I'm not driving my truck up here. I don't want nothing to happen to it. Like,
yeah, huge shout out to Tommy Dalton, by the way. He hooked me up. We went out to his house there at Dalton's Garage out on Ben Howe Road. Worked some magic on there. Next thing you know, not in limp mode anymore. So it was worth the money. The guys know what they're doing out there. Go check them out. Dalton's Garage definitely is on my top list for sure. They'll be using my stuff. So
Daiwa makes it. She said started using it when they went to Florida. I guess the fundraiser, the football fundraiser, was Saturday also, and it took 16 plus to win that one too.
Well, that's probably what he's talking about is the 16 plus. It didn't take 16 to win the. Adam didn't have 16 pounds, I don't think. I think he had 8 or 10. But anyway,
I don't know.
That's still 30-pound of fish come out of 2 limits. That's still
it's pretty good for the river.
It's still pretty good.
It don't matter. 16 pound for a tournament's good for the river.
Yeah. You get 20 boats to catch 16 pounds.
I was talking to a guy the other day. And we were talking about, he asked me where I lived and stuff, and I told him, you know, where I mainly fish. I told him the Ohio River, and he just he went quiet. I was like, yeah, I know. I was like, if you can catch fish out of the river, so you can catch fish anywhere. And he said, no doubt.
For sure. For sure, yeah, for sure, guys.
You know, we didn't play the intro, man. We'll play the outro. We'll make the intro the outro.
Skylar says he's been going to South Point a lot. Nothing but stripers hitting good size. Got 1 3.5 pounds. Dude, I guess so Jason Whitting has been killing some small jaws down there around the river. He lives on the river. Makes me jealous every time I see him posting a big old fish. He's hammered down. But the stripers and the hybrids are absolutely killing things at the dam.
They're probably turning on.
There's a guy I work with, Brian Mulkey. He's our guidance counselor at school. He told me he was catching stripers on a buzzbait at the dam. Like in that turbid water was throwing a buzzbait and catching stripers.
Oh, man. That's
awesome.
Anything, I mean, them things are just fun to catch anyways. But.
Yeah, so we got to pull up the picture of Corin. Yeah.
So, Corin here is a little girl who we met at the Jake's Fishing Derby. She was so happy. I mean, I'm telling you, absolutely just giggling outside of her brain. Like, she was just happy. And she was actually turning a fish. We was there close to the Pedro Bass Club. They were weighing all the fish. And it was a little bluegill. And then her mom says, hey, could you take, and Ralph was standing there, and he said, it's her first fish ever. You know, so.
She got her very first fish.
So we took a picture of Corin. And
Corin Tetrault is her name. She's a young girl. We'll pull her up here. Josh and I went live for a little bit. We'll show you guys the actual video of her and what that is.
There you go.
Let's see. Wait till it comes up. So here she is. Here is Corin Tetrault with her very first fish ever of her life. So that's what it's all about, guys. That was an amazing deal. The Jakes, the National Wild Turkey Federation, along with other people, I'm pretty sure Malone's done some stuff. Pedro was out there. Lawrence County was represented out there. Lawrence County EMS. Again, National Wild Turkey Federation. There was people out there, giving out bait. Keep your eyes out for that, guys. Even if you live in Kentucky or somewhere and you are from close to the area, which is not, we saw Jacob Crapu out there. He brought some people down, some youngins down to fish, and they caught them. Man, there were some kids that caught it. First off, I didn't know Vesuvius had that many crappie in it.
Yeah, there was some good crappie caught, wasn't there?
They were hammered. I'm talking like the guy I was telling you about, the kid that said they caught like 13 or 14 crappie after we left.
Herb Park said Jason goes to Walmart for the rent-a-fish pictures.
Hey, I would do the same. I'm not gonna lie to you. If it was that easy, I would definitely do it. I will tell you this: in the past 2 years, I've learned how to take a picture of a dinker and make it look like a 12-pounder.
Yeah, but
it's all about the angle. So here's another picture. So we'll get Josh to pull up the picture of it all.
I can look through all these because it's there we go.
All right, so let's bring it up here. So here's some photos of the we posted. This is actually a drone photo of all the kids that were there, a part of it. Some people left, some people didn't. Again, you're going to see an actual video of this on my YouTube channel tomorrow. We'll share it on YouTube or on Facebook here as well. It was a really good deal. You can see all the prizes there on the table right in front of those people.
Right
so
here.
the prizes on the left were the tackle box and the rod and reel combos are given to the winners of their age groups for the most fish and biggest fish caught. If I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
I think the Crappies took home some hardware.
Yeah, Crappies took home some hardware. On the right-hand side there, you can see those are all door prizes. Every kid left with something.
From this here.
Again, so Josh, we'll have him go through some pictures here. So there's another picture of all the people there, and you can see the door prizes. It was a phenomenal. They had a thing there for Daisy. You could pull up a Red Ryder BB gun and take a look at it and take a shoot or two.
And here's the shirts we're talking about. It says lean on them.
Josh and his daughter. Again, if you guys are just now joining us, we're getting some hats made. I'm going to go over and talk to Terry at Fast Science tomorrow. We're going to get these things going on. Hold on a second. They're going to look like these hats, except this on another line will be small on one side, and it'll have text on right above the bill that says lean on them. I don't know what collars we're going to have or stuff. They're going to be about $20. As soon as I get them, I'll take orders. I will ship them to you, but you guys are going to have to pay for shipping.
Right.
But that's one thing. We'll get. And again, if you're just now joining us, we ordered 10,000 decals that will be here. So if you buy a hat, we'll send you a couple decals. We'll get you in on it. Appreciate it. So here's some more photos. I don't know this fella's name. I'm pretty sure he was with Steeler and West, so they may know his name. Pretty good crappie there he caught. Just a photo down the actual walkway. Guys, that walkway at Vesuvius is pretty daggone good. Like, yeah. I gave it a hard time when they very first done it. I was like, why would you need all this money? Put it on here. It's legit. Like, it is a super nice place to take your kids fishing.
I've said this, like, at work, and, like, I talk about Lake Vesuvius because I live 5 minutes from there. And we'll go over and hang out, walk around, and people don't know about it. Like, it's funny, like, guys at work are like, where? And they're like, it's like the best-kept secret in Tri-State, in my opinion.
So, Ohio Bass Fisherman, was that you we just showed?
Was it?
I don't know if it was or not, but he says he actually won a tackle box.
Well, we got pictures, and there's Corn again. And then
there's Lawrence County
the EMS was there for any kind of injuries. Luckily, they did not get called.
So another
that's the picture here.
Of
that's when they're handing out numbers there. And look at this hog.
Look, Scott,
that's right here. Look, you got to look right here.
Hammer.
Yeah. He said, what's bad is he said this, and I'm just saying what he said. He said, this is the biggest fish I caught all year.
Got that Bill Dance hat on and everything, man. I tell you what. Again, I think
that's the very first one, yeah.
So it was a really cool deal. It was a big deal.
Here we
if
go.
You guys have never
Let me
been
go to Pedro's website. They had the winners on there.
Yeah, if you guys have never been a part of the Jake's Fishing Derby, or another thing to do out at Lake Vesuvius is the Wheeling Sportsman event for handicap people. Kid doesn't have to be kids; it could be anybody.
He said that's a true statement too. Sorry, Michael. I had to repeat. I mean, I'm just going.
So he says that's my cousin. I'm in the North Face hoodie, red. So let's find him.
Let's find it.
Wait a minute. If he won a tackle box, he should be in these photos.
It's
here.
on Pedro. Yeah.
So
Pedro Bass Club shared him here. We're going to go over here.
We're going to get some photos here for you, but. Again, guys, we're at that hour and 5 minute mark, so it's not going to be too much longer. We'll be on here. Again, every other Tuesday. So next Tuesday, you're going to see Tackle Tip Tuesdays. What we're going to do is ask you to drop comments below sometime in this about baits that you're interested in learning more about. Again, if you drop a $500 glide bait down there. If you buy it, I'll cast it. I don't have that kind of cash, neither does Josh. But eventually, if we get 100 million subscribers, we might be able to buy stuff like that. But anyway, drop it down. If you don't know what a rig is, like a Tokyo rig, or you don't know how to Texas rig something, or you want to know how to tie different knots, if you want to know, I don't know if it's something as little as mixing oil for your boat. I don't care what it is. If you're kind of unfamiliar with something, drop in the comments. Every other Tuesday that we're not live as a show like this, you'll see either Josh and I talking live about something that you guys want to hear about.
He said the bad thing is he didn't even catch it. The kid did. So here's the title bring up here real quick, and we're about to go. Here's the kids, the winners from the event there at Jake's Fishing Derby.
That's the young kids. There was different.
Yeah, there were some age groups. I'm not for sure of the age groups. I think these two here, I'm pretty sure, are Crapew's daughters. And let's see, North Face hoodie.
It's not him.
Not him. So
We'll have to pull up the actual photo and find him.
yeah, we'll pull it up here.
You.
Find him.
Nope. So those are all.
Okay. So that's the last picture there.
Oh no, there's more.
Oh, there's corn.
Is that corn?
Yeah. I think that's the one. Yep. I think so.
I don't know if that's her or not. Anyway, so cool stuff. We'll have Josh pull it up. We'll put you up on here. Frogs, Yatesville right now. Potentially, if I were you, I'd throw a buzzbait or maybe a subsurface bait, walking dog bait, something that makes some chatter. Frogs are tough to get bit on at Yatesville because there's not any grass or any subsurface stuff. You can, but in my opinion, I would throw a buzzbait, toad buzz. I would definitely I would probably stay away from a frog. You might go out there and catch a 10-pounder on one because I never throw it. But I would recommend you definitely throwing a buzzbait, black or white buzzbait. Go up to the tackle box, grab a little squeak buzzbait, and you can't go wrong.
Let's see here.
Are these all of them?
I think these are all of them. This is the ones at the.
There's Ralph and.
There he is. Found him. North Face hoodie.
Bingo.
This is him. We found him.
There we go.
What's his name on there?
It's a high bass fisherman right there, man. So,
all right. So, and guys, I'm going to open this up here. You can see this is all the people who helped out there. Wayne National Forest, Pedro Bass Club, Isaac Walton Lake, High Division of Waterlife, Pro Star Designs, Lawrence County MS, Randy's Potties, South Hills committee members on our line, us, and some special volunteers there who took care of bait, tackle, and poles. Guys, they had I don't know, we had a picture of it. There was 50 poles or something like crazy there that you could have used. So pretty cool stuff there.
First off, I'm going to give you just a second here. Guys, I've been asked 20 times this week about what my favorite JB's fish sauce is. Garlic, this 4-ounce spray. Right now, if you use the promo code SPRING19, I think it is, you can get 20% off. That's not through us. That's through JB's Fish Sauce. Take advantage of it. Again, he's kind of stopped doing promo codes. Garlic is awesome. I know John Osborne picked yourself up some. Hope you go out there and catch it. Blake Walk. Hey, man, nice to meet you. Thanks for joining around. We saw you here on I did see you out there, to be honest with you. You were catching a ton of fish, so congrats on that. So, what's this?
I just was looking.
Oh, so yeah, JB's Fish Sauce again, guys. If you've never been there, jbsfishsauce.com. In the promo, SPRING19 will get you 20% off.
Cool.
So let's throw that up here real quick, if I can do that.
Yes, SPRING19. Guys, here's what I want to recommend you guys buy. It's the
actually, no, I'm not doing that.
It's the 5-pack, and they are right here. If Ty can bring this up real quick, it is $14.99. You get 5 packs, which is that. Yeah, I guess it's what we got. So try that, guys, because you get all the ones you want. I think you one of each scent.
These are 1-ounce sprays. So right now you get anise, baitfish, coffee, crawfish, and garlic.
Right.
5 of the favorite scents. You're not going to get Black Magic is a really good deal, but you're not going to get that in this deal here. I'm working with Jim Block right now to offer an On Another Line blend of JB's Fish Sauce. So hopefully we can do that soon. We'll let you know about that. dude, guys, this stuff works. Like Josh and I were talking about, we don't push things we don't like,
Yeah.
and that's what I
Or
was
we
talking
don't
about.
use.
You know, we
use
the
it.
heck out of it. My
So-
room smells like garlic 100% of the time. If it's 90 degrees in my garage up in my dad's upper garage, you go in there and it smells like a spaghetti house. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Which is awesome. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna lie to
it's
you.
awesome. So
It's not a bad thing.
JB's fish sauce is awesome. But with that, guys, we're an hour and 10 minutes. We're keeping these things an hour. Appreciate you guys joining us again for everything. First and foremost, if you haven't went out and bought my snap, but it would mean the world to me and bought it. You know, you can have it forever at that point.
And another thing though is Michael said he's heard on XM radio.
Yeah, dude, he said he heard on XM radio, which I think it floored me, man. If you guys have XM and you heard it, and if you guys could
take a picture,
if you would screenshot that bad boy or
that's awesome. Yeah,
whatever, you know, put it out there, tag us, hashtag on another line. I want to see it. I would love to see my name out there on XM. That is awesome. Michael said he saw it several times.
Hey Jeff, we appreciate it, man. We're getting ready to get off here though, but as soon as we go off here, you can go right back and watch everything we talked about.
Yeah.
So
we go live. If you guys, first off, if you guys have never joined us, my name is Tyler Waller.
I'm Josh Bryant.
You can find me on pretty much any social media site that's at On Another Line. That's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. Josh is at Buckeye Fisherman on Instagram. You can, if you want to be a part of his actual Facebook page, like this page, obviously, but you can just search Josh Bryan if you want to add him as an actual friend. If you're going to see I have a personal page too. Not going to lie to you guys, but I don't post a lot. If it's fishing related, it gets posted on this page or my YouTube channel. So, I'll friend you. I got like 2,800 friends on Facebook, so I'm not afraid to friend you. But, I see the same 10, you know.
That's the way I don't understand about it. Facebook sucks.
But anyway, so we're ready to rock and roll on that. We're trying to get here in the next couple weeks. You're going to see a video a week on my YouTube channel about something. We got some new products coming in from a company called Better Boat. We're going to give you guys our real review, what we think of it. Hopefully we found a product that will actually allow us to keep our bass boats up and going and really nice and clean. Josh is in the process of buying a 2019-ish.
We're working on something. Ish.
Yeah.
New boat.
You'll
see.
It might be a 20. It might be a 20.
It might be a 20. We'll see. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned, sports fans.
Yeah, stay tuned.
We're working some deals here. He's got some feelers out there. So it's going to be one thing I will tell you it's going to have is a new 4-stroke Mercury. Can I let that out of the back?
That is 100%. And an all-track. So you can let that out of the back.
Yeah, so we don't know. So we're working on buying that. So we'll get that stuff out. We'll give
maybe some Lawrence graphs.
Whatever he buys.
Maybe some hummingbirds.
We're going to do a walk around. Guys, I'm going to show you my 201 Pro XL in depth. So if guys, I'd recommend going out and buying a 201 if you're looking for a nice boat. And I picked my boat for $20,000. It's got a 250 on it. It's 2006. And when I bought the boat, it had 109 hours on it, which is crazy to think about. And the boat was 10 years old when I purchased it.
So Jeff Wallace says nitro. I should go nitro.
Hey man, nitros are super nice boats.
Oh yeah,
they're super nice. So I mean, I think.
Well, I will tell you this.
We'll
say this
in the ball game.
It's down to 2 boats, and I think it's the 2 I started with. It's down to a Phoenix or a Nitro.
Yeah, so I think that those are good choices. So he's working with Chris.
I don't think I'm going to go wrong. I don't think I'm going to go wrong either
He's
way.
working with Chris down at Malone's Marine in Ironton, trying to get a deal worked out there. He threw out some numbers at him. Josh is kind of beating the brush, see what he can do. He's found a couple other boats he's interested in. So within the next couple weeks, you'll see Josh.
All-Trex is the deal. Man,
yeah.
I had an Altera. I've not had the All-Trex yet, which is the Altera just basically is lazy man trolling motor. That's what I always called it.
Yeah, so
but
I
the
like
All-Trex is crazy.
The only thing I liked about the Altera, the All-Trex doesn't have is auto deploy and stow, but it does have iPilot. So if you drop it in the water with, I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you would do it, but if you found a way to drop your boat in the water and get your trolling motor in the water too, you can drive it back over to you.
Yeah, oh yeah. So I mean, and guys, I mean, I'm telling you right now, I've never been a fan of power poles. I've never really used them. I'm pretty sure my next boat's gonna have power poles. I've fished with a guy who had some, and just check his boat out, and there was actually uses for it that I never knew about. You know what I mean? And it was pretty cool. So. More than likely, as I guess Jeff said we love ours, so he must have a Nitro.
Yeah, Nitros are super boats, man. Kyle's got a 2016, 15. I think it's a 15. It was the very first year that the Z21 came out. He was like the very first. I think he was the first guy in Ohio to own one, like literally.
Yeah.
They sold the first boat to Kyle. We saw him at the Classic. He's like, I will own one, and literally like
Jeff says Phoenix is awesome. So are the people you're going to buy it off of. Yeah, dude. I mean, Chris Malone's is a great guy. I'm actually going to give Chris something to help him out. It'll be really good for him. Chris, what size you think you on? The boat size is going to be at minimum 20 feet. So I had a 20-foot. I think the Stratus is 20 feet 2 inches. I will not own a boat less than 20 feet. So the two boats I'm looking at is 21.2 and 20 feet 8 inches. Not 28 feet. That's a big old bass boat. Yeah. So I don't know, guys. I'm just really torn, but I think I've pretty much made this close to a decision. Tyler pretty much knows, obviously me and Tyler talk. Yeah. And it's going to be cool, man. I'm excited. I'm excited.
Whatever he gets is going to be legit. So I'm pretty excited about it. I'm as excited about it as he is. I'm excited to have my truck.
I cannot wait to drive the 4-stroke motor
on the road again.
Yeah.
Within the next 2 weeks, my truck will be on the road one way or the other. I'm not going to tell you what's going to happen, but in 2 weeks I'll be pulling my boat with my truck one way or the other.
Yeah. It's going to the B&B garage.
Yeah.
Which is Bryant Garage.
We're gonna hack that baby up.
We're gonna whack them.
Yeah.
We're gonna whack it.
Anyway, so
all right.
Again, we got some hats on the way. I'm going to order those things tomorrow. I'll see what collars and stuff I can get. Again, when I get them, I will let you guys know tomorrow what the cost exactly is going to be. Again, we're not going to make a quarter off from them. We want you guys. It's just advertisement for us, so we want to get it out there for you guys.
And we're going to get some shirts.
Yeah.
And stickers.
Yeah, we got decals coming out every.
We're having our card. I'm just going to throw like a bunch of my car, a bunch of my truck. If you see one of us, you ask for a sticker, we'll give you like 2 or 3 or 5 or 12.
Yeah, we'll have them for you. We have 10,000 of them to give away, so we found a deal we couldn't refuse. But the hats are going to look like this. They'll be a little different. We have adopted a sign or a motto or a slogan here, and it's lean on them. So, again, until next time, my name is Tyler Waller.
I'm Josh Bryant.
Remember, get out there and lean on them.
Take care.
Got a tackle box full of Bass Pro, a couple rods and a flat bottom boat. Hook it up to the truck, got a hot date with a fishing hole. Got a nice chest, well it's empty right now. Grab a 30-pack, fill it up, ice it down. Back the boat down the ramp, ease her out through the no-wake zone. Well, there ain't no better way on a Saturday to drift away from reality. Drown your 9 to 5 like a worm in the water. Hook to a red and white bobber. Kick back, slip a koozie on. Turn the quiet up, turn off your phone. Leave a message at the beep, I'll get back to you another time. Right now, I'm on another line.